You know, a car has truly arrived when its name carries almost as much weight as a luxury brand itself. And when we talk about flagship sedans, one name that always comes up is the Mercedes-Benz S580. Today we're diving into one of the most anticipated luxury sedans of the year, the 2026 Mercedes-Benz S580. This is more than just a car review. It's a deep look into what it means to push automotive luxury, innovation, and performance forward in the 2020s. Let's start with the basics. But trust me, this car is anything but basic. From the moment you set eyes on the 2026 S580, you're struck by its presence. It's a full-size luxury sedan with proportions that communicate elegance and authority. The body lines are smooth yet muscular, flowing from the bold grille at the front to the refined tail at the back. The grille itself isn't just a styling cue, it's the signature of Mercedes' modern design language that signals refinement and strength, whether you're glancing at it at a stoplight or pulling up to a five-star hotel. You know this isn't your standard commuter vehicle. Step closer and you notice the details. Handsomely sculpted bumpers, adaptive LED headlights that seem to peer into the future, and available 20-inch alloy wheels that fill the wheel wells with purpose. The overall look is both stately and athletic. Mercedes doesn't want this car to just look luxurious, they want it to look alive. Once inside, that first impression only deepens. The cabin of the S580 is a masterclass in luxury interior design. Mercedes has long been a leader in taking leather, wood, and metal trim and weaving them together into an atmosphere that feels like the ultimate retreat, more akin to a private jet than a road-going automobile. The seats are wrapped in premium Nappa leather, and depending on the package you choose, the rear seats can offer reclining features with footrests, heating, ventilation, and massage functions that will make even long drives feel effortless. Ambient lighting with dozens of color options lets you customize the mood inside the cabin. And it does more than just look good. In low light, soft illumination can reduce fatigue and create a calming environment that makes you feel like you're in a sanctuary. And Mercedes understands that luxury is as much about the feeling as it is about the features. Tech lovers will gravitate toward the S580's sprawling array of digital interfaces. The cockpit is dominated by large OLED screens, both the 12.8-inch central touchscreen for infotainment and a fully digital instrument cluster in front of the driver. This isn't your grandparents' dashboard. With clear graphics, customizable layouts, and intuitive menus, Mercedes' MBUX system makes everything from navigation to vehicle settings both crisp and responsive. There's even augmented reality navigation available that overlays digital directions onto real-world imagery on your display. If you've ever struggled with confusing map directions, this feature feels almost like a built-in co-pilot. Connectivity is seamless. Wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto integration, and multiple USB-C ports make sure your digital life stays plugged in. While the optional Burmeister 4D surround sound system transforms music into a rich, immersive experience worthy of any audiophile. And Mercedes doesn't stop at screens and sound. This sedan brings one of the most advanced suites of driver assistance and safety technology you can find. Systems like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, automatic emergency braking, and parking assist make driving both safer and far less stressful. In some regions, Mercedes offers even higher-level semi-autonomous driving systems that let the car take over certain tasks at highway speeds, so you can let go of the wheel for short periods in approved conditions. These technologies are not just gimmicks. They actively help reduce fatigue on long journeys and add layers of safety that are built on decades of engineering expertise. But luxury isn't just about screens and assistance systems. It's about how the car feels to drive. And this is where the S580 truly shines. Under the hood, you'll find a 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine, coupled with a 48-volt mild hybrid EQ boost system. This combination works seamlessly to deliver smooth, effortless acceleration. And when you put your foot down, it unleashes robust power with poise. Output is around 496 horsepower and a flat-spot torque figure that makes merging into highway traffic feel completely natural and swift. With this engine, the S580 can sprint 0 to 60 miles per hour in well under 5 seconds, which is blisteringly quick for such a large sedan. For such a large sedan, the V8 is paired with Mercedes 9-speed 9G-tronic automatic transmission and firmatical drive, giving you both confident traction in all conditions and smooth, almost invisible gear changes. The mild hybrid system adds a layer of efficiency and responsiveness, recapturing energy during deceleration and offering extra torque when needed. But power is only part of the equation. Ride quality is where the S580 sets itself apart from nearly every competitor, featuring adaptive air suspension with e-active body control. The car reads the road ahead and adjusts the suspension in real time to smooth bumps and dips before you even feel them. Imagine a sedan that almost floats over rough pavement, isolating passengers from discomfort while still remaining composed through curves. It feels like gliding, like the car is anticipating every imperfection and compensating for it. Before your spine knows it's there, handling the S580 isn't like driving a heavy barge either. Rear axle, steering available on many trims makes, maneuvering in tight spaces. Feel more nimble than the car's size would suggest. On twisty back roads, there's surprising agility for a vehicle this grand, making it not just a comfortable cruiser, but an engaging car to pilot when you want it to be. Let's talk about some practical numbers. You might care about fuel economy and performance, with a large V8 and a car that weighs well over 2 tons. The S580 isn't going to break any records for economy, but it balances power and efficiency fairly well thanks to its hybrid assist. Expect fuel figures in the ballpark of what you'd expect for a powerful luxury sedan good for its class, if not earth-shattering. But given the kind of clientele this car targets, it's really about the balance of performance, comfort, and refinement rather than outright economy. Inside, the focus remains on comfort and utility. Seats can be adjusted in multiple axes, with memory functions, heated, ventilated, and even massaging. Rear passengers enjoy climate control zones of their own, and you can spec truly executive packages that make the back seat feel like a mobile office or private lounge. Every control feels solid and premium, nothing cheap, nothing flimsy. Safety is, of course, paramount. The S-Class has always been at the forefront of automotive safety innovation, and the S580 continues that legacy with a suite of advanced passive and active safety systems. From multiple airbags and crumple-optimized construction to pre-collision systems that anticipate and react before you can, the S580 wraps you in technology and steel to protect you from nearly every threat imaginable on the road. Of course, no car is perfect. Some critics point out that all this technology can make the user interface feel overwhelming at times. With so many menus and submenus, accessing certain features might require more screen taps than you expect. And while advanced driver assistance is excellent, it still requires the driver's attention. Mercedes has not yet made the leap to full autonomy in all conditions. But that's more of an industry-wide observation than a failing specific to this model. In terms of competition, the S580 stands tall. It sits in a segment with cars like the BMW 7 Series and Audi A8. And while each of those has its own strengths, the Mercedes tends to lead in overall luxury feel and the seamless blending of comfort and technology. It's not just a contender, it's a benchmark that others measure themselves against. Before we wrap up, let's talk about the intangible things that a pure spec sheet can't convey. The S580 isn't just a tool for transportation, it's a statement. When you're behind the wheel, you feel it. When you're driven in the back seat, you feel it. It speaks of success without shouting, of refinement without pretense. And whether you're a CEO heading to a board meeting or simply an automotive enthusiast who appreciates craftsmanship, Mercedes has built something that resonates beyond numbers. So, who is the 2026 Mercedes-Benz S580 for? It's for the discerning driver who wants it all: performance, comfort, leading-edge tech, and luxurious refinement in spades. It's for someone who doesn't settle for adequate. They want the best that modern automotive engineering can offer. And for those reasons and more, the 2026 Mercedes-Benz S580 isn't just a sedan, it's an experience.